Then we'll read from my notebook, right? Okay, so here we go. This is the 5th chapter of Daisy, and it's titled "So They Can Help Themselves," right? She decides to remain in ultraviolet light. She contemplates what happened to her and arrives at the conclusion that influence on her needs to be explored. The brain must be a transceiver because when she was in the state of meditation, she knows herself and she knows her deeper self as well. And she knew that the terrible, wicked stuff that she was feeling did not come from her own subconscious or whatever. So she thinks to herself, these images in shadowy red and the dread were not from her, but transmitted at her, directed at her somehow. But how and why and by whom? She knows herself. She knows her intent for good and to help others. You know, she was once in need and therefore understands people she is helping. And she knows about the need and the assist, that people need help, but she knows to assist them with applicable knowledge so that they can help themselves. And she knows this. She knows that the best way you lift people up is to be an example, but to give them knowledge that they can lift themselves up somehow. With knowledge, you can free yourself within of all the turmoil and the trouble that you think is coming from the outer world. It's not. It's actually within. And there must be a force. There must be a force, though, because of the psychic attack. There must be a force directly opposed to this. There's no explanation for what she just went through. She knows she is not that horrible. And the good news is she receives help from blue, from this mysterious blue realm. So we can go back over here, add this back to stage. We're going to do So They Can Help Themselves. So this is going to be more mellow. We're going to read here the story so far, right? So yeah, not only was she a badass, Daisy, and took whatever this mysterious adversary dished out to her mentally, she acknowledges that some other mysterious force helped her as well. She really appreciated the help. Life is a mystery to be certain. However, this will not stand in her mind. She's not going to let this go. She's got to figure out what happened to her. When she was minding her own business in meditation, something attacked her. So look out, because here comes Daisy, right? So, I just try to keep things light, I guess. I guess we'll play a little bit of it, but this is just another mellow tune. Some people like the mellow songs. She decides to remain in ultraviolet light. She contemplates what happened to her and arrives at the conclusion that influence on her needs to be explored. The brain must be a transceiver